Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you about time management today. We've had a few of our clients reach out that are struggling to get the tasks that they need done. So what I'm going to give you is a technique that we use, which we find really successful in getting more out of your days, essentially, and achieving more things that you want to do, which will just drive that business forward. So the first thing is we always use a diary. So literally at the end of every day, we'll make sure that we're prepared and ready for the next day, whether it's completing tasks we haven't done if you need to stay late at work, or if it's moving them to the next day. But I know when I walk into the office or I walk into the gym, what I need to achieve right away. So that's the number one thing. And I usually have 4 to 5 things every day that I know if I achieve those things, it'll be a really successful day and drive us forward rather than holding us back. Now, the best way to achieve these 4 or 5 things that I've literally programmed in that I know I need to do is by using a Pomodoro timer. So I set mine for 25 minutes of work and then I give myself a 5-minute rest. There's so many different apps you can use. You can put it on your phone so you know that you've got to work as hard as you can and stay focused during that time. So when you get that 5-minute rest, you might get up, you might mindlessly scroll on Instagram, whatever you need to do just to switch off for that short amount of time and know that in 5 minutes you're going to work again. Now, when I do set up my diary the day before, I usually allocate how many Pomodoro timers I think it'll take me to complete my work. So, if it's creating ad copy, it might take 1 Pomodoro timer. If it's doing a series of sales videos, it might take me 3 or 4. But it just depends on, how much time you estimate to do these tasks in. And I always recommend making sure you can be as efficient as you can, because if you give yourself more time, you're very likely to take that time up. So when you use the Pomodoro, make sure you tell people not to contact you. You can turn your phone onto flight mode so people can't contact you, or do not disturb. And the people around you in the office or whatever it may be, make sure you know and you tell them that you're focused on that. A nice little trick for me is I'll put my earbuds in. So I'll make sure that people know when I've got these in that I'm working. I'll tell them, sorry, I'm listening to music, I'm focused on something. Only talk to me if you really need a hand. Now, people have literally asked me how I achieve more out of my days, and it is purely through this technique. So if you're gonna find that you need to get more done, then plan your day, a day in advance. Plan what you need to do, huge one. And the next one, guys, is use a Pomodoro timer and track it. So actually when you turn it on, make sure you work for that time period, okay? Then in the afternoon, what you'll find is you'll actually have the time to put out the spot fires and do the things you need to do. Now, I can generally if I start work at any time between 6 and 7 a.m., depending on how long my training session went for in the morning, then I will be able to say by about 10 or 11 a.m., I'm done with my day and I'm on to managing the staff, making sure they're okay. I'm making sure I'm putting out any spot fires and just tracking the numbers of the facilities, rather than finishing my work at 2 or 3 p.m. and being tired and fatigued and not wanting to have the crucial conversations I need to have, or to put out the fires. I'll put it to the next day. So make sure, guys, you get the important stuff done first, then you give yourself enough time for your spot fires. And that technique, booking your day in advance, making sure you know what you need to do, and then using Pomodoro timers, means that you'll get more out of your days, you'll be more successful, and you'll be driving your gyms forward for growth and helping more people. Thanks, guys. I hope that helped.